This is a story of three brothers.
And a podcast.
Nice.
And I know what you guys are thinking. Is it offensive? Is it racist?
Yeah! Hey guys, I'm Mike Pava. Did you just make that up? No, I'm not that fucking smart.
I'm Lumberjake. Oh man, I wish they assaulted a woman.
And I'm JC. Is this for me?
Maybe.
Listen, darlings, can we talk?
Stephanie McMahon's not a Mick nor a man. Discuss.
We just broke it all open.
Yeah. It's cracked wide open.
You're welcome. You guys want to have a little roofie tonight?
Are you gonna fucking kiss a prostitute? Fuck that. I don't.
Oh my lord. Oh my Lanta.
Lanta.
Well, where you learning that from?
Calm down, Lumberjack. I'm like, I'll fucking kill you too. I've never said that on the podcast before.
Definitely not. Well, that's the story of three-way theater.
Three-way theater. Welcome to the three-way theater.
Yeah.
Ha. You know. Hey, y'all ready?
Let's go.
We all about wrestling, but don't call us fanatics. We talk about wrestling movies, review the classics. From Ready to Rumble, Body Slamming, Russell Madness. You can tell it's our passion. Now we into podcasting, screaming Northeast Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
Mr. Peacock, go ahead, represent.
Yeah.
Three-way theater, three the hard way. From your boy Mike, JC, and Lumberjake.
Yeah. Welcome to the three-way theater. You know. Hi. Welcome to the three-way theater. Three-way. Welcome to the three-way theater. You know, three-way. Welcome to the three-way theater.
That makes sense. Grab that mic, Steve. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Welcome to Three-Way Theater. Hey, guys, I'm Mike Pava, 1P of the pod, and I'm here with Steve the Turtle Weiner. Steve, thank you for joining us here at the Fan Fest.
It is a great to be here, Sailhead.
Now, Steve, you grabbed me from the table. You brought me over to one of the many merch tables we have here, and you want to buy several spider masks.
Yes, the Spider Clan family.
The Spider Clan
down in El Mexico.
And you said that's great because they have many children.
That's correct. If you ever seen arachnophobia, like tarantulas, they give birth to like hundreds of spiders all the time.
Okay.
So of course there should be a Mexican family featuring a dozen Spider-Men.
JC and Lumberjake just joined us. Steve the Turtle Weiner has a great idea. The Luchador Mexican Spider family. Okay. Steve's got many different colored spider masks that he wants to purchase, but he wants to know if we're going to have people to use it. You know, if we can use the gimmick first before he spends hundreds of dollars on these masks.
It's an interesting idea.
Would you like to see the masks?
I mean, you're wearing it.
But there are more colors.
There are more colors.
I mean, I can kind of picture it in other colors.
Like many different colors.
We have the blue spider. We have blueberry Spider-Man.
Okay.
We got the Irish Spider-Man. There's a Halloween Spider-Man, a Soul Spider-Man, the Madam Spider Queen, because there is a Spider Queen mask there.
Okay.
We have a Raspberry Spider-Man. And there's like all different colors. We have a Blueberry Spider-Man over there.
Guess what color the Halloween Spider-Man is?
Orange.
Yes.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
That's actually a mask over there, believe it or not. I believe there actually is a wrestler called Aren't You Glad I Didn't Say Banana?
No way. No.
There should be.
There should be.
There should be, but I don't know if there is.
Grab that microphone, Steve.
In Chikara, there's a wrestler, their Young Lions Cup champion, is still life by apricots.
Oh, speaking of apricots, I got some apricot brandy. Would you like to try some, Steve?
I shouldn't drink, but why not?
Oh, all right.
It's a party.
What?
You know what? It's time to shell up.
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Apparently, I'm about to get wasted.
There you go, Steve. Swing that, baby.
What
the fuck is happening right now?
Let's get body!
Yeah, Steve. Not bad, right?
Very bitter.
Very bitter, he says.
Very bitter.
You gave him bitter apricot face.
I gave him the Buddy Romano apricot.
What the?
Yeah.
Why are you giving me Buddy Romano juice?
He said it was bitter, so.
Oh.
My lord.
That's me
Hey,
then.
guys.
Oh, hey, Lumberjake.
How's it going?
Doing pretty good. But where'd you guys go?
Oh, Lumberjake, you're on our fourth microphone here
I'm
on
the fourth
Three-Way Theater.
microphone, Yeah.
On Shellway Theater.
I've clearly been replaced.
Clearly.
You know exactly where we went because you got they don't have coffee coladas anymore.
Oh, just got frozen
It's
coffee.
a frozen coffee.
You know what?
so you
I'll be
said
right back. I'm going to go buy loose masks.
All right, Steve.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, you're going to go buy them?
He's going to buy.
You don't need it. I wouldn't go buy anything yet.
You wouldn't have me go buy anything?
I mean,
hey, if he wants to buy $100 worth of masks,
I would say that NCW has not authorized this to happen. This is an unauthorized purchase.
I mean, he's not using the NCW credit card.
You better not be using that NCW credit card.
There is an NCW credit card?
Don't start asking questions that your
wanna
ass
buy it
can't
up?
cash.
Use the NCW Platinum Honeys card.
Ooh.
I'll do that right now.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for joining us. Steve's the one of many people we'll be talking to today here on Podcast Row at
The one and only Steve the Turtle Weiner, ladies and gentlemen.
New England Fan Fest. We'd like to thank Joe Bruin
Do you
for
guys
putting this on.
Do you guys? This not only is this New England Fan Fest, this fell on a very special day for us.
Yeah. It's our anniversary.
What?
3-year anniversary.
Today?
Well, maybe not. Well, I mean, it's very
Today.
close to this day.
Awesome.
We are within about a week of our legitimate anniversary.
Absolutely.
Our first episode was back in, I believe, June 16th was our debut.
Yeah, and what a fantastic ride it's been, guys.
It sure has.
From our very first episode that we didn't think anything was going to go right to now here at the Fan Fest where it's literally been the most perfect day.
Well, if you've listened to our first episode, you know that nothing went right.
Nothing is ever right.
That 2.5-hour magnum opus.
They gave me way too much whatever it is in the bottom of my coffee.
They
Is that
sure did.
blueberry?
It's tar, I believe.
Yeah, you got to mix that up.
You normally love tar, though?
I don't know if I want that in my system, but it's going in anyway.
Sure is. Hey, Steve didn't want that brandy in his system, but I made him.
Yeah, I can't believe.
You peer pressure. Steve does not drink.
Well, he did right now, right here on Three-Way Theater.
Also, what are the legalities of us having an open container here in this building?
Yeah, is that all right? Does that fly?
Who cares?
Oh, Steve's
It's our
coming back with
anniversary.
literally 50 masks.
I told you.
A handful of masks.
Look at them all. Look at them all.
Awesome ideas. Look, we have silver spider,
Uh-huh.
blood spider, Irish spider, raspberry
Oh,
spider,
he's showing us.
Halloween spider,
This is the second time I've been
blue
through
ball
this.
spider, Navy seal spider,
Uh-huh.
Madam Spider Web, and Soul Spider.
What do you think, JC?
Oh, and Blue Spider-Man.
That's purple, Steve.
Is Steve stealing your masks? Yeah.
There are many vendors here at the event. One of the many... Oh, there he goes. Oh, never mind. We were going to give you a plug.
That was a good try.
Never mind.
Yeah, now you don't get the plug.
Now you don't get the plug.
We almost had it.
We've got one plug left, and he... Whoa.
Got a minute. It would be an interesting
Whoa.
idea.
Easy.
A good way to put someone over. It would be a good way to put someone over without having to bury someone at the same time by having a Jabba spider.
But all I like to do is bury people.
Absolutely.
I like the Jabba spider.
Oh, look at that.
Hello,
we got Elsa
Elsa.
walking by.
How are you?
Elsa's here.
Just let it go. Let it go.
Steve really liked that one.
He sure did. So did Elsa.
Come up with a new version of that song for the sequel.
I love Let It Go so much.
Everyone did it.
Lumberjake,
One of my favorite songs.
you have actually sang Let It Go at karaoke.
And yeah,
Here.
we are on the air, Steve.
Brought the...
Happy
Steve,
to make my Freeway Theater debut in an incoherent manner, trying to sell.
Steve, you've been on the podcast for like 15 minutes.
you sure
Oh,
have.
good, good. Hello, peoples. If you're listening for the first time, I am Steve the Turtle Weiner. I am autistic, insane. I have a fetish for pantyhose, and I'm a professional wrestler.
Hell yeah.
That pretty much sums you up.
Single.
Steve,
wait, you're
what's your-
not single?
No, he is single.
Oh.
And he's ready to mingle.
He's
Steve,
sure.
what's your favorite pro wrestling movie or TV show?
Oh, I would have to say BodySlam.
Classic. That was
That's our first
number one
episode.
episode.
that opening song with the body, gonna take my titty with the body.
Body slam. Take me to the limit if you can.
I like Steve's version
Don't
better.
want a boy, I'm looking for a man.
Yeah, Steve, do your version again.
Let's get the body, gonna get the body slam. Singing with the titty,
What-
with
wait,
the
wait.
titty.
It feels
Wait.
like you're kind of doing the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Everybody
Suck it.
get
Hold
on
on.
the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
Did you say sucking on the titty? Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. We're live.
Steve, we're gonna find you a lady here tonight.
Perfect.
I don't know where, but we'll
Steve,
find
grab
it. Might
that
be in a
fourth
spider
mic.
mask.
I'll be with you guys for a bit, then I'm going to take off to go to PVD Fest. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get those masks if we're not committed to the idea.
I don't know. I feel like JC could be sold on it.
I have not committed to anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We do things on the fly anyway at NCW, so it's not.
Listen,
You're not wrong.
listen. We always need masks.
So maybe another time.
Do we?
At the next
Yeah.
year, I'll definitely come in.
Am
But
I
at least we
always
have
running
a
around the
blue.
locker room
We have a
like, "Where
blue
are the
Spider-Man.
masks?"
Yes.
Although Irish Spider would have been awesome for March,
Okay.
just to get the Becky Lynch Celtic dance going again.
Maybe we can put Brandon Webb under one of those masks.
No,
he'd go for that?
No,
That
he
would
could-
never work.
No, that would have been that would have been Brandon Webb's arch nemesis,
Ah, that's true. That's true.
the Dark Spider Clan.
And if you remember way back in the day, as they call it.
Yeah, he wrestled as the Crapper, right?
Well, was his arch enemy the Plunger?
That was a goddamn good one,
Steve with the
Steve.
zingers.
Hold on, drama effect, please. But you guys should have that sound effect.
It's the apricot brandy.
Why don't you have that sound bite on your podcast where you can just hit the button and go bum?
It's true. We should have
Shit,
that.
guys, Jerry fucking Lane's coming up.
Jerry
fucking
Lane. Hey, Jerry Lane is here. Jerry Lane, how's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Awesome.
Welcome to Three-Way Theater, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
My maiden voyage.
Yes. Now, I got to ask you, Jerry, what's your favorite wrestling movie or TV show?
My favorite wrestling movie actually wasn't a wrestling movie, but it was because of a wrestler who was in this particular movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Roadhouse because of Terry Funk.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
a
That's a
classic.
great choice.
Great choice.
Terry
My
Funk,
favorite line
all-star.
in the movie was when Patrick Swayze was getting beat up by Terry Funk's thugs, and Sam Elliott comes walking up. "What's going on, mijo?" And Funk chimes in, "Mind your own business, Dad."
Thank you for stopping by, Jerry.
Oh, thank you very
Roadhouse
much,
is
and
amazing.
No, you're
continued
very-
success with your show.
Jerry,
you
real
so
quick,
much.
before you go, I see you have a autographed
Who's that, Kelly
picture
Kelly?
of Kelly
Kelly.
Kelly. Kelly
Yeah.
Kelly is here,
Yeah, Kelly.
folks.
Very nice.
Awesome.
So nice.
So nice, they named her
So
twice.
if anyone has the chance to meet Kelly Kelly, take her up on that. Kelly
awesome.
Squared. Awesome. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
We're having a great time here at the New
I
England
wonder
Fan
if Kelly
Fest.
Kelly has any heat with
We
Ring of
never
Honor
got the
champion
DVD.
Killer Kelly because of the similarities of their name.
You never know.
We never did a proper opening.
Oh,
I did without you.
We have
Oh, all
Sydney
right.
Bacabella walking by.
Hello, man.
Hello. That guy on the show there looks just like me. It was really weird.
Yeah, right? It was like
Stealing
looking,
my gimmick.
it's like looking in a mirror.
Stealing my gimmick, I'm telling you.
Everyone's trying to be you. You ever notice
I
that?
know. They got Bill After down there trying to feel me up. I mean,
I think you two would make a lovely couple.
I bet we would. Turtle. I mean, my God. Gee, I just popped the turtle. Jesus.
You propped the turtle right out of his shell all over again.
I'm not the first guy, right?
No, you are not. But that's no lost secret in this business.
Now, Mr. Bacabella, I got to ask you, what is your favorite wrestling movie or TV show?
My favorite wrestling TV show is definitely, Fritz Von Erich TV. But,
all right.
That's my. But when it comes to like movies and things like that, I'm a huge Thunder in Paradise fan.
All right.
It's one of my absolute favorite wrestling movies.
One of
and
the-
it's not a wrestling movie, but you know.
Did you
it's
ever
got-
watch the Baywatch episode?
Yeah, I watched the one where Giant Gonzalez.
All right.
And I was actually confused because it was Giant Gonzalez, but they were all WWF wrestlers, or WCW wrestlers. But Giant Gonzalez was Giant Gonzalez, which was a
Interesting.
Vince gimmick.
Was he on Thunder in Paradise too, Giant Gonzalez?
He may have been on the TV show, but I never watched a TV show. I didn't have cable. I won a VHS at a Joe Eugenio show in New Bedford, and I'm telling you, I watched that tape like 3 times a day. I'm not even joking.
Great. One of the best closing themes of any television show in history.
Want to sing it for us, Steve?
What's that?
You should sing it for us.
Thunder in paradise. When you roll around him, you're playing with your life. Playing with your life.
And then Imagine Dragons loved that show so much that they wrote the song Thunder about Thunder in Paradise.
I did not know that. I must listen to that song. Like that song.
I can't top Turtle. I can't top.
Thank you, Sydney Baccavello, for stopping. Yes.
We're just having a great time here at the New England
We are
Fan
having
Fest.
we have freaking fastic time.
We're hanging out with friends, having good times.
Lumberjake,
I've seen you invaded the three-way podcast. I hope you don't mind.
have you
Three-way
ever
theater.
heard of the Superboy?
The Superboy?
Look directly across from you at the vendor that has the wrestling figures. In the middle, there is a portable Super Nintendo player that you put your Super Nintendo games in, and you can bring it wherever you want.
Really?
That's right.
That's fantastic.
That's right.
I love that.
Origontal here has pointed it out to us.
Yes.
What?
The awesome pro wrestling T-shirt and the awesome suit. You, sir, are awesome. Come on the show. We got this Oriental fan here. Hello, sir.
Dressed to the
Welcome-
nines.
Welcome to Three-Way Theater Podcast.
Three-way theater, huh?
That's right, baby.
These guys are a podcast that talks about pro wrestling movies and television shows.
I like the flyer.
Thank you.
Would you guys
Take
like to
one,
ask them
my
your
friend.
trademark
Take one,
questions
it's for
today?
you.
We talk about pop culture and wrestling.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Is this what y'all do?
Yep.
It's what they do. I'm just a guest right now.
Oh, okay. I love crossovers.
Awesome.
Perfect. Awesome.
Take a flyer, my
If you are a
friend.
pro wrestling and movie fan, I will ask this for them if you don't mind. What is your favorite movie/television show that involved professional wrestling or professional
He's
wrestling?
doing great.
Ooh.
He's doing awesome.
Ooh. Ooh. You know, real quick, I love it when wrestlers are on Family Feud.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's
All right, that's a
always
good
good.
one. That's a good
That's a
Always
good one.
So it's our 3-year anniversary. We've been doing this for a
Happy
long time.
anniversario!
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
It's Anniversario, Ma.
Anniversario!
I was there for that. That was when I first
You're
met
not
you,
getting
Steve.
anything
I'm
in.
glad you did. I made a great impression on I forgot their names. It's been so long. What's ding.
The Colony.
Well, I made a great impression on the Colony. I also made a great impression of El Pantera and his opponent that night.
Jorge Skida Rivera.
Oh, that's Jorge Skida Rivera. And oh my goodness, it's Rocket Raccoon. Hello, Rocket. Thank you for all you do. Continue to protect the galaxy, you guardian.
I can't believe Dan Terry hit that Rocket Raccoon in the face at our last show.
Hello, sir.
How you doing, sir? All right.
Good
At
yourself?
the very least, if this whole thing doesn't go public, it will be a great laugh for the boys
Oh,
backstage.
it will.
It not only is it going to go public, it's going to go T-Public, just like our T-shirts at tpublic.com, Three-Way Theater. Buy all of our classic shirts. You look around. I can see at my vantage point right now, I see Bill Apter sitting there. I see Gary Michael Capetta. I see Honky Tonk Man, Brutus Beefcake.
Atlee Greene.
Hunter
Wait,
Ward.
the Atlee Greene?
Yep.
All the superstars.
I also see
Stephanie
a Money in the
Riverdale
Bank
is
briefcase.
here.
Quick, grab it, we can cash in.
Yes. Cash in the money in the bank real fast.
Tatanka's here.
Tonka's here.
Kelly, as we mentioned before.
Tatanka. That's what
Rocky
he used to
Raymond
say.
is here.
Wow.
Rocky
and,
Raymond is here. That's the biggest
And
thing.
you know what? He'll let you know.
And as we all know, Tatanka means
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Good job, Steve.
just like that classic song. Were you a fan of the Slam Jam album, Steve?
I don't know the Slam Jam album.
Really?
Wait. Am I thinking of WCW or WWF?
WWF.
Oh, because I can do the Ravishing Rick Rude.
Do it.
Simply ravishing. Ow! It's simply ravishing. It's happening. Ain't nobody cool. All the girls go crazy. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I see banana, be cool. It's a ravishing rude.
His abs are perfect.
And all in a row.
You swear that he was sculpted by Michelangelo.
He's cool and he's cocky. He's ball body Greene knows a way to stop the rude awakening. He's the ravishing, he's happening, he's nobody's fool. All the girls go crazy, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
The people down the street got all the people to cool. He's the ravishing, damaging, ravishing, rude.
Yeah. That was
Give Brandon
beautiful,
the
Steve.
microphone for a second there, Steve.
Yes, Brandon Webb, welcome to Three-Way Theater.
I'm sorry, I didn't come in here to take away from the classic and legendary Stephen Weiner.
Yes.
He has a beautiful voice.
He sure
that
does.
Matches no turtle of the Northeast.
We're joined by Brandon Webb. Brandon, what would you say your favorite wrestling movie or TV show is from childhood, currently?
Wrestling movie or TV show?
Yeah, we've had Thunder in Paradise said. We've had WWF on the Family Feud said. Body Slam.
I've seen that. I've seen the Family Feud, WWF.
What about you? Mr. Nanny, No Holds Barred.
I am a Mr. Nanny myself now, so I do like.
So you relate to that?
Yeah, I like Mr. Nanny, but I gotta say, I was just gonna say, Suburban Commando
Okay.
has a special place in my heart.
Okay, I dig that.
I'm a Hulkamaniac myself too, so you know something, brother, dude. I'll go home and watch movies and jerk off and go to bed, brother. That's true story. No, me. That's what I do. Well, in Hulk Hogan tights and everything. 'cause I
True
got the
story
whole-
every single
whole
night.
wardrobe. Oh yeah.
Hunter Wood, we're asking everybody who comes by our table what their favorite wrestling movie or TV show is. Do you have one, sir?
So if you don't know, Three-Way Theater is a podcast about pro wrestling,
Movies.
and pro wrestling movies.
Jake came up with that, didn't he?
That was me, actually.
That was
Actually,
you?
Yeah.
we all came up with it.
No, it was me.
That sounded like totally a Pava, JC, Jake sitting there going,
Exactly.
wait a minute, let's come up with a podcast. What are we going to call it? 30 minutes later, boom, there's
Yep.
the name. Beautiful.
Right after we created Three-Way Theater, somebody came up with a much better name, Triple Threat Theater.
That would have been
And
way
we
better.
really got upset after we've,
But we already bought the
marketed
domain
it,
name.
the
Three-Way
I'm
Theater.
partial to Three-Way Theater.
No doubt.
now.
It rolls
answer-
off the tongue.
TWT
To answer
has nice
Mike's
flow to
question,
it.
I think my favorite wrestling
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
is actually The
Doesn't like
Wrestler.
a Freeway.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. My favorite wrestling movie is The Wrestler. Mickey
Which
Rourke.
one?
1974
Oh,
or
Mickey
Mickey
all
Rourke
right.
one. I don't know why,
Yes,
but that one is
Los
like, I
Angeles
watched that
Santo.
movie and I'm like, I want to go have a match right now.
Yes.
I don't know why. It's probably not healthy to think of it that way, but that's exactly how I see it.
Are you are you promoting anything while you're here at this fan fest?
Oh, of course. Atlantic Pro Wrestling, which is what I always do up in Newburyport. Got Amesbury Days coming up on June 29th, Yankee Homecoming, July
Lumberjake will be at
28th.
both of those shows.
Yeah, and then friggin' back at the Newburyport Elks on August 17th.
Fantastic.
So, Hunter Ward, I have a question about The Wrestler. At the end of The Wrestler, what do you think happens to Randy the Ram?
Does he live or does he die?
Oh, he died. His
All right.
heart exploded, and just that was it.
All right.
So we had a debate on our episode about this, and my theory is that throughout the entire movie you hear his hearing aid. It's making sounds in and out throughout the entire film.
Uh-huh.
It goes completely dead silent right when he does a jump off the top rope,
He ain't hearing nothing.
signifying he can't hear anything because he's dead.
Exactly.
Cody
That's-
Boyns walking by. The
Hey!
Cody Boyns, oh my
Famous-
God.
Give him a mic. Sorry,
Hunter
Hunter
Ward,
Ward.
give up that
Give-
microphone.
I'm
up-
going to give up the mic
Give up
to
that
much
mic.
better and more
He's a
important
legend.
people.
Give it up.
Cody
Cody
Boyns,
Boyns.
Rhode Island wrestling legend.
Cody Boyns, I haven't seen you since our days over at WXBR Radio in Brockton.
That's right. You look younger than you were before I
Thank
saw
you.
you.
Thank you.
the long hair.
It's the hair.
I'll tell you, whoever your plastic surgeon is, they did nice work.
I got to tell you, Cody, we watch old videos of your show
Oh, it's-
all the time. Big fans.
I appreciate it. That was a lot of 14 years. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Every Monday in Rhode Island, I would sit and I'd watch Talking Wrestling, and I'd be able to just. That's
Rhode
where I
Island
got
is
my
gonna-
news from.
Actually,
we didn't have
That's
the
right.
internet.
News
I
and
had
views.
you.
Actually-
Luckily, I had Dave Meltzer.
You know,
Thank
it's funny.
God.
Years ago, Pete Zimbor had you record a bye-bye on video.
Oh, yes.
That was for this
It
man
was
right
for me
here.
because I was
Oh,
such a
that's right.
hardcore fan.
I was down at
Such a big
boxing with
fan.
my dad, and he came up and he started talking, and he said, "You got to do a bye-bye for me." And that was for you? Well,
It
I'm
was
glad
for
you
me.
enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
Of course, I stole that from David Spade. I mean, come on.
But
That wasn't really me.
You made it your own. Maybe David Spade created it. You made it your own.
I think he begged to differ, but I'll take it. I appreciate
If
it.
David Spade wants to come up here right now and say that.
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
he's like half my size. We just come up to my knee. I can take him. No problem.
Is there any way we could get a three-way theater bye-bye?
What now?
we're three-way theater.
Oh, well, you know my friend Bo. Bye-bye.
Love it.
Thank you so much, Cody.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We are joined by Miss Peacock.
Oh, Miss Peacock
Hello,
herself.
hello. I love your hair. Your hair is amazing. Take this microphone. We'd love to have you on the air.
She said she was going to wear
hi.
the most colors she had. She's wearing black and white.
Black and white is a color, duh.
We are joined by Picture Perfect Sierra.
Hello.
I see you also got the Dunkin' Donuts memo.
Yes, I did.
She canceled her flight to make sure she could be
I
here.
canceled my entire vacation just to make sure I was on this.
Weren't you supposed to go to like Arizona or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know America
Yeah, but now we
runs
have to drive
on
her there.
Sierra.
You do.
So let's get in the car, boys. We got to bring her to Arizona.
Road
I'm
trip.
not paying trans.
No,
I mean, I do all the time.
Mikey's played Penny of. I'm giving up.
Well, Jake's done. Like, I don't want to be sexist at all, but I also want to mention Sarah's the first lady to ever be on three-way theater.
That's not true. Bailey Thornhill.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But
She's
five.
the second lady.
Yeah, and Sierra's like 6, 7.
Yeah, I literally just turned 12. Thank you.
Well, we're going to jail.
That's gonna get a lot of people in trouble. So Sierra, what's your favorite pro wrestling movie or TV show? Let me guess. You don't have one.
Can that be my answer? Because I don't know.
Yep, sure can.
That's fair. How about the episode of Charmed where they wrestled wrestlers? You ever see the show Charmed? Is that before your time too?
Everything is before my time.
That's true. How about that episode of Big Time Rush where Chris Masters was on it?
Oh, I know about that one.
See?
I never heard of this.
Yeah, Chris the Masterpiece Masters.
What's the one that John Cena was on with?
Oh, yeah, how about Fred the movie?
Well, Fred the movie. Is that before your time?
Are you a fan of Fred?
The movie?
Do you remember the YouTube sensation
yeah.
Fred?
No, I hate that guy. He's annoying.
I got one. How about the episode of Cops where the big boss man was confused with an actual person that actually committed a crime because he had a duplicate? He had an alibi. And technically it counts because the boss man was an active wrestler and he was featured on Cops or America's Most Wanted.
America's Most Wanted.
I'm a fan of both. Cops and America's Most Wanted.
America's Most Wanted.
I'll be featured on that show. I don't know.
I could see
You never
that.
know.
I mean, I'd say you were already one of America's Most Wanted.
Oh.
Oh, AMW?
Yeah.
Good.
It
Yes.
sure is.
Grunt
Sure
the Wrestling
is.
movie.
Would you say Grunt the
Yes.
Wrestling movie is one of your favorite pro wrestling movies?
Not one of my favorite pro wrestling.
What's your
movies,
favorite
but
pro wrestling movie?
Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on the fan, is Ready to Rumble.
All
I
right,
love it.
we've
I
also
love
done-
it. I think it's hysterical.
We've
It's
done Ready to
funny.
We have
Rumble.
a drinking game for Ready for Rumble next
Really?
time. Yeah.
Oh man, I got to be a part of that one.
Sure do.
Okay, you better call me for that one.
Grunt's amazing.
Grunt is one of the. Grunt. Yeah, Grunt's
No,
one of
this
the.
is the blow-off. This is the main event return.
Oh, okay. This is when Mad Dog Joe DeCurso comes back and
On a
saves the
motorcycle
day.
in the pouring rain inside the arena.
Yes, yes.
Guys, so how is hour 1 of hour 9 going?
Well, this is the Save Three-Way Theater Telethon.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to be doing things all day.
So Sarah's going to be
Save our
answering
podcast.
phones.
Yeah.
If you were in your Peacock outfit,
Yep.
you would have you flapping around right now to get everybody's attention.
Hey, everyone, it's Sierra.
Oh, somebody bought the Superboy.
I'm sorry.
Somebody bought the Superboy.
I'm jealous.
Damn it.
Is this like one of those podcasts?
It sure is.
How does this work?
Podcast. Oh, me and
Wow.
Lumberjake.
I'll give
are
it number
sharing.
2.
I love that.
Oh, I love this song. It's time to make a change. It's time to rearrange. It's time because we had enough. Now it's time to clean it up.
We have so much audio of Steve singing.
Steve the Turtle Weiner, everybody.
This is going to be such a bitch to edit
now
later.
You have a lot of editing to do.
I gotta get the jacket and the ridiculous red pants,
J-
and the black boots, but I wanted to do that.
Making a difference, Steve Weiner.
Gimmick for so long.
Steve, sing Wrestling Tonight by Sha-Na-Na.
I don't know that song.
Make it up.
Wrestling Tonight.
Make it up.
Wrestling tonight, sha na 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 na. Wrestling tonight, sha na na la 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 na 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 na. It's wrestling tonight, sha la 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 la. Oh, wrestling tonight, sha la 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 la.
We're going to get kicked out.
No.
Was that Mariah
All right,
Carey?
very
It
good,
sure
very
was.
good.
And
When
those
did
were actually
Mariah
the spot-on
Carey get to
lyrics,
the New
too.
England Fan Fest?
Yeah, that was the actual lyrics of the song.
So what
we're-
are we talking? Are we talking about movies?
Right now, we're just talking about everything.
We're shooting the shit, you know?
This is actually our 3-year anniversary.
So
Yeah,
it's our
really?
3-year anniversary. The question we're asking everybody that comes by is tell us either your favorite pro wrestling movie or TV show.
I know. But you got to think, there's a ton of them.
There was a TV show, an episode that I forgot about, but because of you guys, the Scott Bakula.
Oh, Quantum Leap.
Yes.
Quantum
The
Leap.
wrestling episode where he leaped into
The Leapiverse.
And he has to wrestle.
I'm a hardcore Quantum Leap fan. Love it.
And he needs to wrestle Terry Funk.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That was probably my favorite wrestling TV show. Movie-wise, I think I got to go with the wrestler. And I know that's kind of
Now,
like a
the
generic
Vern
answer.
Gagne wrestler or
Mickey
the
Rourke.
The Mickey Rourke.
So that's 2 for the wrestler.
All right. Now, the
that
question that we're already asking everybody about the wrestler, at the end of the movie, what happens to Randy the Ram? Does he live or does he die?
I think that's left in limbo on purpose.
No, it's not.
We're going to ask you your opinion and then shit on you when you give the wrong
your
answer.
opinion is what you want it to be. The artist, whatever you want it to be.
I think he passed away.
All right.
Did I just force you to say that?
What's that?
Did I force you to say that?
He did not.
All right.
But he had that one bump left in him. He was hurt.
His bump card was up.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's true.
You guys got like a really good setup over here.
They are
you.
legit.
We're
We got
trying.
a poster. We got.
I don't have a poster.
We
I
tried.
have something similar to that. You got a better version of that than me.
We need 3 more mics.
With Big Bear Martucci walking by.
Huh?
How's it going, Big Bear? Big Bear, what is your favorite wrestling movie or TV show?
Favorite wrestling movie or TV show?
Yep. It could be just an episode of a show that had wrestling, or even a wrestler. We're being
I have
loose.
a little niche for Thunder in Paradise.
Okay, that's
All right.
My dad used to watch that all the time.
That's actually the same as Sydney Bacabella was a big Thunder in Paradise fan.
And No Holds Barred was for the movie, I'd say.
Okay, yeah, No Holds Barred's a classic. Absolutely.
Great answers.
Absolutely. Thank you for stopping.
Tell us about your podcast, my friend.
So, the Irish Whip, we've been doing it for a long time. We started back in 04, 05, and then we stopped for about a decade and just
Back
started
before
back
people
up.
had podcasts.
Yeah, they used on internet radio back then.
When we started out was right before you got
Another
into
mask.
Japara.
That's correct.
I remember that day. I knew before you.
Thank you. I'm hoping that next year will be the.
So what's the secret of success for your podcast? Because you're a very popular podcast. You get
So not
That's amazing.
not caring about making money, just doing it for fun.
well, we don't care about making money because we're not making money.
We're sort of like you guys. There's 2 of us here today that we've been friends since we were kids, and the other kid's another kid who did a different podcast, and he did another podcast, and when we went back around, we all clicked. So, but it's 3 really good friends that just enjoy it. And if there's a week we don't want to do it, we do it with 2 of us.
We just need to do the enjoyment part.
Do
we haven't yet got there.
We haven't started enjoying it yet.
Do you do it over Skype? How do you guys get
Skype,
together?
yes.
See,
So the other
that's the thing with us is we don't do so we get together in
Right.
person. So it's a lot harder, I think, for us to pump out content.
I mean, if we get a good day, we can get a couple episodes in on a
Right.
day, and
That's
It's all the content you need.
Oh
It's
shit!
true. We're going to be milking this for so long.
The way
Featuring
you
a little
guys
more
do
Sierra.
it is cool. Like having it in person, I wish me and Joe could do that, but
we've got Green Ant walking by
we
our
just
table.
schedules don't always mix up.
Green Ant, real fast. What would your favorite pro wrestling movie or TV show be?
Oh, Ready to Rumble.
Okay.
Is by
Right.
far my favorite.
Absolutely.
I converted my girlfriend over to watching wrestling movies by Ready to Rumble.
Awesome.
Wrestling's fake.
Why don't you grab one of our 8x10s, listen to 3-Way Theater. We do talk about pro wrestling movies and pro wrestling movies.
And we have a Ready to Rumble drinking game.
Every time they say king, you take a drink.
Drink.
That's a lot.
It was a
We
lot.
got messed up.
Every ball shot was a shot.
That was our drunk cast. We got very
We
drunk.
got very
that day.
drunk.
Yeah.
I got to share a locker with David Arquette once. So I was with David Arquette one time. And I said, thank you for being the greatest world champion to the king. And he looked at me like I forgot everything about wrestling and left me. And I was, in my heart, that's my David Arquette memory forever.
Thank you so much for stopping, man.
That's awesome.
Oh, do you have anything to plug, by the way?
You can follow me on at Twitter _greenant_. Follow my adventures all over the wrestling world. Maybe I'll hop on your podcast and we can watch some more wrestling.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Welcome back to the 2019 New England Fan Fest as we are here having a great time. Three-Way Theater, a vendor here. And we, as everybody knows, we review pro wrestling
movies
and pro wrestling movies. And one of the vendors here at the event is a man who made a pro wrestling movie. Tell us all about it.
First of all, what's your name?
My name is Rick Chandler.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. We were told that you have a pro wrestling movie. We got to get that guy on.
Tell us all about it.
Well, first off, it's pretty cool there's a podcast that's dedicated to pro wrestling movies specifically, because that's nice. This is called Parts Unknown. It is a wrestling horror movie, or a horror movie that has professional wrestling elements to it.
That's us. That's it.
And it's
following in the footsteps of Maniac and some of the other horror movie wrestling.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a little bit like that.
Cool.
What made you want to make this film?
I've been a long time wrestling fan, like my whole life. I've produced a lot of horror movies over the years. That's been like my big thing. And I always wanted to do a wrestling movie, but if you made a super serious wrestling movie, it would have to be like $1 million plus thing. So we combined the horror and the wrestling. Kind of gave it like a retro look.
Awesome.
I think horror and wrestling go hand in hand. They're both campy fun. They're both I think they're cut from the same cloth.
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
So give us a little synopsis on the movie. Like, tell us a little bit about, just like an overview.
Okay, so it's this family of wrestlers, the Von Strasser family, and they were in the quote-unquote big federation. They did drugs. They got involved in some stuff they weren't supposed to. So basically, they all lost their jobs, and they're kind of down on their luck. One of them, like the patriarch of the family, Herman, he's kind of he's a very old school guy. He encounters this demon in the woods in the swamp, and the demon tells him that if you want to return to your past glory, you got to start killing people in my name. And he starts to recruit the other family members to do this, and it becomes this whole big thing where it just turns into absolute chaos. There is some death matches in it and stuff like that, and people get killed in the ring. And
I'm looking at the cover of your DVD. Is that a Lizzie Havoc I'm seeing?
Lizzie Havoc? Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Lizzie plays. She is the best friend of one of the main villains in this.
All right.
Awesome.
And Lizzie is, she wrestles in it, and she has her nipple cut off with a pair of pliers.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, man.
I'm so down with this movie.
So you're selling the DVD here today?
Yeah, we're selling the DVD today and the Blu-ray.
How much are you selling it for?
The DVD is 10 and the Blu-ray is only 15.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Three-Way Theater is going to buy this DVD today. We are absolutely going to review it for the podcast.
That'd be awesome.
We love it. The most recent horror movie that we reviewed was Oh My Zombie Mermaid. It's
a Japanese horror movie starring Shinya Hashimoto, where his wife is slowly turning into a zombie mermaid. It is
great.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic, but I'm super excited to watch this.
Currently, we have the colony enjoying watching Slammed, the Zachary Ty Bryan classic wrestling movie.
I've never heard of this. I'm working.
If somebody online wanted to purchase this, do you have a website or anything?
Yeah, I got a website, bostonfilmfamily.com, and it's got this, and it's got a few T-shirts, Some minimal stuff, but yeah, you can buy stuff through us too.
Great. We're going to put that on our social media. We have it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, so we'll get the word out for you.
Oh, awesome. All right, yeah, my social media on Twitter and Instagram is Boston Undead.
Okay.
So I'll definitely plug you guys. Just see if you can find me on there.
Yeah, grab one of our 8x10s here. It has our information on our website, threewaytheater.com. And yeah, we're going to definitely check out this movie. We're going to view the fuck out of it. I love that shit.
Sounds great.
I already did.
Thank you very much for hanging out with us and talking to us about
Thank
this.
you. I appreciate it.
You're on. Well, first they love me, and then they don't. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. So I said to this girl, hey, you get out. And she got to a beat, and she got to shout. You a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro. And you always lie to your friends, saying, what? You a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro. And you ever get nothing in the end.
Keep it going. Don't stop.
Talking about ladies? This is the Slickster talking with you. I ain't talking about tell the truth, man.
Nothing. Listen, Steve showed up in this last night. He's been in the same stuff since yesterday.
I have
He
multiple
walked
verses
in
to close.
this morning.
Second verse. That this dude, I learned a lesson, but I never learned to figure out all. While late last night, I was out there messing with a girl that was 7 feet tall. Now that was a big woman. So I said, hey, baby, send the man in my house. He said, no way, you damn little nut. I said, hey there, baby, just can't no more. So she threw me on the door and began to show, you a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro, and you always lie to your friends. You a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro, and you ever get nothing in the end. Sing it, ladies. I love the part here because in the video, Fat Albert comes on the screen, literally. That's not me being racial. That literally happens in the video.
Racial? Is your favorite actress Rachel Leigh Cook?
Oh, grand finale! Sooner or later, you'll see the light. You're gonna stop your job into the broad daylight, and you can't so find me at the show. You take one knife and one more so. You a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro, and you always lie to your fans. You a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro, and you ever get nothing in the end. One more time. You a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro, and you always lie to your friends. You a Jive Soul Bro, a Jive Soul Bro, and you never get nothing in the end.
Steve the Turtle Weiner, ladies and gentlemen.
What? Huh?
Brutus watched the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. We got insane Dick Lane here. Dick-a-Flick-a Lane calling someone out. Who are you calling out?
This is Dick Lane, and this is a special edition of Dick-a-Flick-a Lane's wackest players in the game here on the Three-Way Theater. Now, I'm going to call out three people. Number one, Lumberjake. Number two, JC.
Whoa.
Number three, Mike Paver, because they won't invite me, Dick Lane, to be on their damn podcast. I've been killing it in their company for 5 years, and they have the audacity not to invite the metahuman supervillain on the show to talk about movies and shit.
Happy anniversary.
Steve the Turtle's here. He's pissed too. He was never on the show either, right?
I've been on the show all day.
Wait, you guys had Steve the Turtle on the show and not me? What the hell? Steve can barely even speak. What the heck?
I can see.
Dick Lane, what movie would you like to review if you came on Three-Way Theater?
Can we do Evil Dead 2?
That's not a pro wrestling movie.
She wrestled that tree pretty good.
Kinda.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yes, there was a woman that was sexually assaulted by a tree in that movie.
Yes, that's true.
And that is what he's talking about.
That's how my mom was born. That's how I was born. That's how my mom got pregnant.
Dick Lane, I know you're only 5 years old, but what's your favorite pro wrestling movie?
pro wrestling movie
or TV show
or an episode of a TV show with pro wrestling.
Don't, Steve, do not whisper anything in his ear.
I'm gonna have to say the cartoon Mucha Lucha.
Mucha Lucha, that's an original. We haven't got that one yet.
Never heard that before.
I know of the show. I've never watched it. That's a whole series, cartoon series about wrestling.
Okay.
They're a bunch of children that wear luchador outfits and they wrestle.
Okay, that's amazing.
So maybe when you invite me, Dick Lane, on the show, we can watch that because you guys never did it before.
I will watch Mucha Lucha. All right. Well, there you
Cool.
go. Now we have something that we can do.
Yes, Dick Lane has infiltrated three-way theater.
Doesn't her hair look exactly the same almost?
Yes, spitting image.
Yes.
I'm trying to get there.
Steve, this is an audio podcast. You can't be telling them to see how your hair is.
Me and Steve are like Arnold and Danny DeVito. we are twins.
You're both the Danny DeVitos.
Wait, I'm all the crap left over, and you're Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
I can see
Then
that.
what's I make Delilah and Curry Boy?
Delilah's all mine.
Who?
Well, no, what about Curry Boy? Where's the answer? He's a riddle of acting and enigma, but even though he's not Jigsaw.
Well, thank you for joining us, Dick Lane.
No problem. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for listening to this very shell-tastic episode of Three-Way Theater, which we recorded this past weekend from the 2019 New England Fan Fest. Thanks for hanging out with us on our 3-year anniversary weekend celebration. We've got a couple more episodes coming down the pipeline, including interviews with Mario Mancini, a wrestling journeyman if there ever was one, as well as former WWF and WCW superstar Paul Roma. Both men currently help run the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling School out of East Haven, Connecticut. We've also got an interview coming at you from the MLW World Heavyweight Champion, Filthy Tom Lawlor, as well as an interview with the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and attorney at law, Ebony Blade. Be sure to check out these upcoming episodes as well as all of our past episodes. You can get them at threewaytheater.com, as well as wherever you get podcasts, at Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher. Check them out now. And be sure to check out our TeePublic store, which you can get to right from threewaytheater.com. And stay tuned from these upcoming great episodes of Three-Way Theater.